My friends, welcome to Once Upon a Pipe. I have the table set, and today I have a box opening. This is from Pritchett's Select Smoke. All right, and this is something I'm kind of excited for because someone was kind enough to think about me, Tannis, and he reached out to me and sent me some special blends that he has made personally. So this is Pritchett's Select Smoke, and he's out of Georgia. And I'm gonna open that in just a second here. I've got my Piper's Round Table, the Piper's Round Table 2020 mug. And because allergy season is about to be upon me, I have, look at this, some wildflower honey from my good brother Serge, who lives in my neck of the woods. This is my cure for allergies. So I'm gonna add a couple of teaspoons of this to my coffee. And this has not even been opened up yet, man. I'm gonna see if I can tilt this down so you can take a look at this. And I definitely gotta make sure I do not spill a drop on this carpet. For those of you who don't do honey or whatever, I don't know if you can appreciate this, but this is some really good stuff. This is local honey, and it helps me every single year with my allergies. I've been doing this for a few decades now, and it beats taking any medicine. So thank you, Serge, for the honey. All right, so let me get this coffee going here. I have my Dunhill pipe, and I don't have anything in it yet because I'm gonna try out one of Tannis's blends there. Look at this, that honey just coming right off the spoon there. This is so delicious. I would rather have this than any pharmaceutical for my allergies. It is a natural cure. It does put some weight on me. So, you know, that's the drawback. But of course, if I just get out and exercise, that kind of takes care of that. Got some honey running down the side here. Man, that honey is so delicious. So I'm going to stir this up in my coffee. Make sure it gets nice and dissolved. And if there's any honey, if there's any little bit of honey left on the spoon, I'll take care of that. That is fantastic. That is just plain fantastic. Gosh. Honey is not cheap, by the way, but neither is allergy medicine. If you go to Kroger's or any local place like that and try to get over-the-counter stuff, you're going to end up paying a lot. So I figure I'll just take my chances with something that's all natural. Okay, here is my Dunhill pipe. This is a 5.9 FT Dunhill Shell Briar. So this is a vintage Dunhill. I got it several years ago. My wife gifted this to me for one of my birthdays. I can't remember which one it is. It was an eBay find. And it is a beautiful, beautiful, well-maintained Dunhill pipe. Dunhills are known for their quality briar and just their craftsmanship. So I don't know if there is such thing as a bad Dunhill. I've never come across one. They're, if you buy them new, very pricey. So like I say, this was an eBay find that my wife gifted me many years ago for one of my birthdays. And I'm sure my beard was a lot blacker then than it is now. But this is just a fantastic smoking pipe, and it holds a lot. So I get quite a bit of enjoyment out of that. Generally, I have what I call Dunhill Sundays, and I've got a few Dunhill pipes, and I smoke those on Sundays. And those are the ones that my wife has gifted me, and just helps me remember her. The coffee is good. A little strong, but good. All right, so let's get to these blends in here. I did try to cut the tape to save some time, but you know, I'm never good at that stuff. So let's see if I can first open the box. And again, thank you, Tannis, very much for your kindness to me, sir, and gifting this to me. It's very thoughtful. All right. We're getting there. Oh my gosh. Look at this. I was not expecting this. I was expecting like a couple of Ziploc bags, but Tannis, excellent job on the packaging, sir. I mean, this is quite the surprise. Wow, well, let's look at what we have here, my friends. All right, things are getting exciting around here on Once Upon a Pipe. The distinguished, and I'll read to you the description. This is a proper English blend for the refined palate, rich Latakia, mellow Virginias, and a whisper of Izmir Orientals bring a silken, spicy nuance. Quiet sophistication in every draw, best enjoyed fireside with a paper in one hand and a pipe in the other. Well done, sir. Well done. American Outlaw. It's been a while since I've been this excited about, I'm impressed. American Outlaw, and you see this is Pritchett's Smoke, established 2024, a blend forged in rebellion, steeped in tradition, and bold enough for the legends who rode against the grain. The fearless mix of yellow Virginia and red Virginia Cavendish lays a foundation as rich as the frontier itself, smooth yet daring. Latakia rolls in like a smoldering campfire on the open prairie, while black Cavendish tempers the ride with the velvety depth. Perique, the rogue spice of the blend, adds a kick fit for a gunslinger, and dark-fired Kentucky seals the deal with the rugged strength of well-worn leather and smoky trails. By the way, that's excellent writing, Tannis. Good job. Whether you're staring down the setting sun or kicking back in the saloon, American Outlaw delivers a slow-burning draw with the grit, mystery, and allure of the untamed West. It's a blend for the daring, the free-spirited, and those who carve their own path, one puff at a time. American Outlaw. Fantastic. And what do we have here? Smitty's Show Blend. Wow. And what I love about this is that Tannis did not put a bunch of warning labels to mess up his very well done and nicely packaged bags here. Nice. Plum-rich, bourbon-warm, and built for conversation, this bold blend draws in like a gathering around the table. Smoky Perique, smooth Virginias, and a touch of mystery in every puff. It's more than a smoke. It's a moment. Look at that. I love the artistry there. Nice job. Man, this is good stuff. What about this? How about Father's Day? Get ready to break out the white New Balances, jorts, and tuck in that t-shirt. This blend is for the dads. The bright and red Virginias bring the sweetness. Dark-fired Kentucky adds the smoky sizzle. A pinch of Latakia deepens the char. And unflavored Black Cavendish ties it all together with a smooth finish. It's the aroma of good company and well-earned silence. The kind of smoke you light after flipping the perfect steak. Nodding once like, yep, still got it. Father's Day. And this is the last one, my friends. This one is called Jazz Hands. And I'm going to give Tannis some bonus points since I play tuba. You see right there, look what he's added on there. He's got a sousaphone back there. New Orleans style. All right. This is a lively vapeur syncopated with dark-fired Kentucky. This blend dances down Bourbon Street with sweet spice, smoky brass, thank you, and bold footwork. Light it up and let it swing. Ah, beads not included. Excellent job. Man, so which one shall I open first? They all look so good. Well, I'll tell you what. These are the blends here, probably covering up one. My hands were a little bit bigger. Nice job, nice job. I think I started out with, I believe, Distinguished. So let's get the Distinguished opened up here and see what we have. You know what I love too is just that tin note. Very satisfying. Let's see. I'm gonna get this fired up. I am extremely impressed with the packaging. And like I said, just a great job in, oh my gosh, in sealing this. And I have to tell you, I have been on a little bit of a break from the pipe, not necessarily intentionally. It just happens as life carries on. I was at Oshkosh with my good friend Phil, and he flew me up there in his 172 XP. And I didn't take my pipe, didn't do any smoking up there. Actually, I did take a pipe. I just didn't. No, actually, I did do some smoking up there. I did have it around a little bit. I carried it around more than I did anything else. So when I got back, it's just been so busy, so stinking hot here in the bluegrass. So actually, Tannis did send this to me. I got it a few days ago, and I'm just not getting around to open it. All right. So now that I've gotten that, let's take a look at the inside here. See if you can see that, and you can get this out of the way. So look at that. That is what the blend looks like. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Man, this smells fantastic. It's not moist in the sense of wet, but it's not dry. It's what I would like if I had gotten some tobacco and laid it out just for an hour or two. So maybe it's the bag that he sends it in. Either case, the texture is just right. Now I know I'm filming this and I can cut this part out, but I'm going to take my time packing this Dunhill, and I'm going to do it right. Just like on my video, how to pack the perfect pipe. So I'm going to take my time, and hopefully I can do justice to this blend here. See, I put a little bit in. And I'm not even tamping it down. I'm just getting it even. I don't want to press down at all. So that was one pinch. Now I'm going to take a little bit more. I am going to pack the perfect pipe. See, I'm just taking that. See how it's all coming out there at the top? But watch. And I'm pushing it in the pipe, but I'm not pushing it down, at least not yet. And about at this point, I want to make sure that I have a good draw. That's perfect. Now, this push here, I'm going around the sides and I'm just evening everything up. And I'm not making it firm, but I'm making sure that it's down there. And I'm just giving it, all I want is a tiny bit of a spring. All right, this should be my last pinch. And this is where I'm going to add my twist. So again, see that? Isn't that beautiful? That is gorgeous. Very well done, sir. Thank you so much. Look at this. So I'm just going to see that and see how nice that goes in there. I'm not having to force it at all. It looks like a lot, but all I'm doing is just evening this out. There. Now I'll take my thumb and look, I'm just going to kind of spin it around. See, I take my pipe and I just kind of spin it around and you'll see what it looks like here in a second. I'm just going around and it almost is going to look like a little swirl on there. And that, my friends, is a very nicely well-packed pipe. So I predict I will have no problems lighting this and keeping it lit. And this is distinguished. I'm gonna seal this up, make sure there's no air in there, squeeze all that air out. And then he's got where it will seal right there to keep it fresh. All right, now this says this is a proper English blend for the refined palate. And I wish my palate were more refined. Rich Latakia. My good friend Tony loves Latakia. Mellow Virginias. Let's see. Moment of truth, my friends. That is so unbelievably smooth. Just the char light. And I'm gonna even this out a little bit. And now let's get that second light in there. See how easy that draws? That is so satisfying. I do not have a single kid in the house to mess this up. And my wife is at work. It's just me and the puppy. Isn't that right, Junebug? Hmm? Isn't that right, Junebug? Okay, he's not talking. I don't know if Junebug is a Latakia fan. Wow. This is a hit. Absolutely 2 thumbs up. You can feel the Latakia, you can taste it, but it's not overwhelming. It is rich, it's full, but the balance with the Virginia in there, when he says it's mellow Virginias, yes. I think I like the description when it says quiet sophistication in every draw. That's an excellent description, Tannis. I would say this is, well, I would put it on par with some of my Boswell blends. In terms of quality, because I've never ever ever had a bad Boswell blend, and this is top notch. And the combination of this distinguished with my Dunhill, I mean, it goes beautifully together. Nicely paired. I actually, would love just a tiny bit of Woodford Reserve to go with this. When I think about sitting down and actually having the time to enjoy a pipe and a good blend, my friends, this is exactly what I think about. This moment, this is a fantastic pipe moment. What makes that moment? I think it's everything. It's the good brew. It's a great pipe. It's a superb blend. And for me right now, no distractions. You know you've hit that moment when you start packing your pipe and you get a good light and you take that first draw and you don't want it to end. You know you've got a good pipe moment. Normally, I would love to have just some soft classical music. But even right now, I am relishing just the quietness. Quiet sophistication. I tell you, I really almost hate to end the video here. I really appreciate you joining me on Once Upon a Pipe. Not just this one, but all of them. You can see that continues to burn really well. Well, my friends, I think I'm going to fade it out here. May God bless you. May He keep you safe on your journey. May you know how awesome He is. May you know how much He loves you. May you know His one and only begotten Son, Jesus the Christ. And may you richly enjoy all of the blessings that He has bestowed upon you. I'm doing that right now. Thank you, Tannis.